If you have life insurance through your employer, that's a great start. In fact, millions of Americans have some type of life insurance benefit with their work. But here's an important question. Do you know exactly how much coverage you have? And more importantly, do you know whether it's enough for your family's needs? Today, we're going to discuss the truth about life insurance through work, what it does well, some common limitations, and why understanding your benefits is one of the smartest financial decisions that you can make. Let's dive in. What is an employer life insurance? Most life insurance is a benefit companies provide to employees. In many cases, coverage is offered at little or no cost to the employee. That's a valuable benefit. Typically, the amount of coverage may be based on the multiple of your salary or a fixed amount selected by your employer. For many families, it's the first life insurance coverage they've ever had, and that's a great thing. But it's important to understand that employer coverage is often designed as a workplace benefit and not necessarily a complete family protection plan. So, how much coverage do you actually have? Here's something interesting. Many people know they have life insurance through work, but they don't know how much. If you asked you right now exactly how much coverage your employer provides, would you know? Many employees assume they have enough protection simply because they have the benefit, but understanding the actual amount is important. Think about your family's financial responsibilities, your mortgage or rent, your household bills, your children's expenses, future education costs, and final expenses. The first step is simply understanding what you currently have because you can't evaluate your protection if you don't know the details. Which brings us to point three. What happens if you change your job? One of the biggest misunderstandings about employer life insurance is that many people assume it stays with them forever. And in reality, employer-sponsored benefits are often tied to your employment. If you change jobs, retire, or your employer benefit changes, your coverage situation changes as well. Now, every employer plan is different and some offer options to continue coverage. But here's a key takeaway. It's important to understand whether your protection depends on your current employer because careers change, companies change, and life changes. Think back when you first signed up for your benefits. What did your life look like then? Were you married? Did you have children? Do you own a home? Many people enroll in benefits years ago and never review them again. But life keeps moving. Families grow, responsibilities increase, and financial obligations change. The coverage that felt sufficient years ago may not reflect on your current situation. That's why reviewing your benefits periodically is so important. Which brings us to education being the real goal. The purpose of today's video isn't to tell you what employer life insurance is bad. It's far from it. Employer coverage is a valuable benefit. However, the goal is education. It's understanding what you have, how it works, and what limitations may exist, whether it aligns with your family's needs. The more informed you are, the better decisions you can make. Knowledge creates confidence, and confidence creates better planning. The truth about life insurance through work is simple. It's a great benefit, but benefits are only helpful when you understand them. Take a few minutes this week to review your coverage, find out how much protection you have, understand how your plan works, and ask yourself one important question. If something happened tomorrow, would this coverage help my family the way I want it to? Thank you for spending a few minutes with me today. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more family protection and financial education content. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Do you know exactly how much life insurance coverage you currently have through work? And remember, education comes first, protection follows. I'm Jessie Tello, and I'll see you in the next video.